And hello everyone, welcome back. BogMod here, playing Legendary Trails of Cold Steel 3. We just finished interacting with the royalty and other high, fancy, important people. Oh, hello. Ah, Rufus. Yeah, we just started with the couple of the royal family and sister. No need for that, just call me Rufus, the Iron Blood. And I'd like to talk with you in private. Don't bring these peasants along. No, that's not true. Rufus wouldn't be the kind of person to refer to them as peasants. He's a man of deep respect for the common folk. But that won't stand in the way of his mission, if he had a mission. If he had a mission to, he would show them the utmost disrespect. Like he told Osborne. It's all about achieving that man's goals.
There are some things we just can't talk about with the young ones here.
Ooh, state secrets?
Come to think of it, I suppose this is the first time we'll have spoken one-on-one like this.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, I think so.
So, am I speaking to the Governor General of Crossbell? Or am I speaking to the leader of the Ironbloods?
Dun dun dun! See?
Ah, the Ironbloods. Gifted children found and taken in by His Excellency Lord Osborne. Mostly the latter, to answer your question. But you forget, I'm also a former member of the Thor's Board of Directors.
I mean, I guess. That seems like it pales in comparison to the other two.
At the same time, my younger brother is one of your classmates.
Also, seems to
I'm
pale.
certain there is an abundance of topics we could discuss.
Yeah, but I have the strange feeling if any of those other things were where you would have just, like, sent an email.
If you need to leave a message for Eustace, I'll make sure he gets it. We'll be meeting up before too long.
Also, yeah, he could contact Eustace himself.
Ah, so you've already managed to meet with some of your other classmates. Not all of them, though, I suppose it must be difficult getting a hold of Gaius and Instructor Valestine.
How much does he know?
I'm going to assume that he knows everything.
I jest. Our time is short and better spent on topics besides my brother. What I wish to discuss is your rather fascinating lineage.
Oh. So talking, I guess, about the fact that, you know, Reen is literally the son of Osborne. Don't know much about his mom yet. Maybe that's where he gets his demonic power.
Okay, we've talked long enough. Let's go. I won't let anyone interfere. This is going to be our final battle.
The group's primary member, in fact. Though that secret was, until very recently, kept between myself and His Excellency the Chancellor.
A little flashback to the end of the second game.
Relentlessly, without looking back. As long as you do.
Oh, Reen totally looks back. In fact, he's doing that right now.
I'm taking over that phantasmal blaze plan of yours. And my first order of business will be sorting out the mess you left in Crossbell.
I have context to the mess in Crossbell now.
Why are you still alive?
That's still unanswered.
Crow shot you. You're supposed to be dead.
I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Please, take good care of Crow for me.
Oh, that didn't happen.
But in the end, he couldn't avenge his grandfather. He didn't get revenge on you.
Neither did Scarlet or Vulcan.
Everything he did was his whole life for nothing.
Yes.
Just as you have your reasons that guide your actions, so too does His Excellency.
Yeah, but until we get
And
those
I believe
reasons,
you factor
I don't care.
into those reasons more than you might think.
It's like when Crow gave us his story about his motivation.
I pray you grow up strong and healthy. Oh, Adios, if you're listening, hear me now. Please allow this child.
His left eye looks weird. It might just be the art.
I'm glad to finally see you again, my son. You've grown into a fine young
I
man.
think it was just the art, though, in that picture.
Indeed, the
It looked like he had a-
Emperor will
I don't know, it
soon
looked like he had
know
a-
of the
a dark
Ashen
eye.
Chevalier, the hero whose brave deeds allowed us to reclaim the capital.
Then, please tell me. As much as I wanted to ask while all that was happening a year and a half ago, I couldn't. What is the Black Workshop? And how were they able to create Millium and Altina? What is the Phantasmal Blaze plan that Chancellor Osborne took from the Society?
This-
And how did you become leader of the Ironbloods?
None of that had to do with any of the thing that he said he wanted to talk about. He's sort of like, I want to talk about your lineage. Specifically, I guess, specifically him and Osborne. And then he's like, well, here's these unrelated things I want to talk about.
I shall be there shortly.
And none of it got discussed. Oh, game! That was a dick move. Like, that was just a horrible tease.
I can answer some of your questions.
Oh, alright, maybe not.
Only His Excellency knows the truth about the Black Workshop.
Okay,
He entrusted the Black Rabbit to me personally.
okay.
Second, I'm sure Claire, Lecter, and Millium don't know this, but it seems we're being tested.
Bye.
They want to see whether any of us, yourself included, can reach the core.
Interesting. So, the Phantasmal Blaze plan is a test. What is the core?
The core?
Yeah.
In regards to me being the leader
That
of
does
Ironbloods,
not actually answer his question. It's like someone's asking, how did you get here? And they're like, well, you see, when I was 15, it's technically true, but doesn't actually answer the question.
12 years ago, I manipulated my father into sending a Jaeger Corps called Arngarm to attack His Excellency.
Did? That seems very out of character for you. That seems incredibly out of character.
Arngarm. That's the core V from the Imperial Liberation Front was the leader of.
I mean, maybe it's not, and I've completely misjudged his character.
He said they were hired by some high-up noble to attack the Chancellor, but were completely wiped out.
I wanted to test him.
Wow, Rufus. This is certainly changing my opinion of you.
I wished to see just how capable this commoner Chancellor was, and if he could figure out who did it. Then one day, when I was practicing falconry with your adoptive father, Baron Schwarzer, who should he introduce me to but His Excellency?
Wait a minute, isn't that where his wife died? Maybe I'm misremembering. It's been a while since... And there's a lot of details to try and keep straight.
He had known it was me the whole time.
And...
Are you so bored you feel the need to play with fire? Do you tire of your empty days spent tied down by your family and title?
Yes, I apologize for the other day. But it seems you're aware it was me who sent you that little greeting.
A lot of people died, Rufus. I'm changing my opinion of you now.
The 4 great houses have no future. From here on, I shall consider you my true father, and one day surpass you.
Rufus, you're showing some unexpected depth and angles, too, I had not considered.
Haha! Iron Bloods, is it? They say children should surpass their fathers. I eagerly look forward to that day.
And so, that is how I became the first Iron Blood.
Huh. Well, you know what? In light of that aspect of him, I am more convinced. I am convinced more now than ever that Rufus was behind the manipulation of events to cause the Civil War. So that happened on their timetable to their specifications. That's what he's willing to do as a child, just to be like, hey, there's this Chancellor dude, and show no regret about that. Then he is definitely the kind of person who would, well, I mean, this basically, yeah. No. I'm definitely more convinced than ever. Though, yeah, I will say, didn't expect that of Rufus. Really did not. Really did not. I mean, in some ways, I shouldn't be too surprised. He clearly seems like the kind of person who would do anything with the right motivation, the right goal. And is currently clearly capable of playing a long-term game. Oh, Olivert. At least you're not evil. Just amazing. Wow. This has been an interesting... really, this crossbow scene. Oh. That scene, that little bit there. Now you must taste test all of the food for poison. See? Taste testing for poison. Oh, they're sharing. Everyone's thinking all the ladies are pretty. Yeah, Michael has a point. But Toa has the better point. Yeah, that was quite the scene. I mean, look at all those dead people there. I mean, that's the whole thing, is that Vulcan was so enraged because his group was wiped out. He dedicated himself to destroying Osborn. If only he had... Oh! Which makes his... Not only... So Vulcan's interesting. Vulcan, from the last game, last 2 games, was the guy in charge of Arngrim, which is that merc group that Rufus just confessed to sending him and his group to attack the Chancellor. Chancellor utterly wiped out all of his group, but left Vulcan alive, intentionally. Vulcan, in turn, dedicated his life to destroying the Chancellor. Never knowing that the man he was working for, or indirectly working for and with, was actually the man behind the attack, who probably had a decent suspicion that they were all going to be destroyed like that. Oh. Man, that makes his death truly a waste, as he failed on double accounts now to achieve his revenge. Not only did Osborn not die, Ah, Rufus completely tricked him the whole way through. Well played, Rufus. Less well played, Vulcan. Better than Schwarzer, your adopted daddy. In the day he found that blizzard. Yes, perhaps. Clearly then, perhaps. I think we know. I think we can kind of figure out that Osborn probably knew about you the entire time, what was going on, and you were intentionally left with Schwarzer by Osborn for a specific reason. Some pretty heavy stories came out during our special missions earlier today. Can't go wrong in December or something. Yeah, very true. Most modern games have some sort of supply mechanic. Muse, there's something I want to ask. Have you met the princess before? Why do you ask? She mentioned you looked like someone she knew. So I was wondering. Did you party at the capital once or twice? I mean, just the fact that you ran into her at a dinner party cast to imply something about your heritage, Muse. But I hear you're very well acquainted with Prince Oliver yourself, Tita. Your future was with that red-headed brace was blessed by one of His Highness's performances. What? Really? Prince Oliver? That guy performed. I suppose his traveling around in Liberal is probably not common knowledge. But, of course, again, the fact that Muse knows this is impressive in its own right. Of Muse and Ash, I am far more interested in Muse and her backstory than I am with Ash. Says many concerns with the railway cannons, General Rufus, the Doom. Oh, go away, Ash. I back Yuna on this. Let's get at this tower. Again, can we just kick him out of... And then he can go... Once he's out of the class, he can go hang out with the ladies all he wants. Have you been scolded? No, I think Ash has figured out that the school administration isn't going to do anything. Theft, sneaking away to get drunk, beating up people in the streets, trying to hurt an instructor. No, they're not. Ash is literally making their lives less pleasant. I gotta side with Michael on this one, actually. No, I'm leaning more and more toward there's something gonna happen. Stand by. Got RMP troops stationed there. Despite any movement from the society recently. Campanella. He was right here in Crossbell. It's on the tower. Half an hour left before Doom. Oh, maybe I was wrong. 34. Alright. Check around the floor. Story vent down there. So let's not go there quite yet. Big old feast for Andy. I think there's probably lots of wine around. Yes! Let's bring Toa along. It's true, you should be drinking on the job, as it were. But I agree that Toa, after work, why not the three of you, co-workers at the school, head to town, grab a drink. We'll start to hang together. You say you left early. Talk about the desserts. Good to buy? Not really. All the dishes were good. Food is just great. So let's try and duplicate the sauce. Lotus. Armorican honey. Ooh, got a character note. Something provocative, something challenging. He kind of reminds me of a character from Food Wars. Hi, Altitude. What's up? Ah, yes, your period of contact from the Intelligence Division. That you're totally not working for. Oh, there we go. Unexpected development. Not in Crystal City anymore. Hey, Ellie. Hi, Leonara. We're wasting the cryptids. Class 8 did survival training. Class 9 did the comms training with the orbital net. Approachable. I don't know, I think, Leonara, that's the kind of person you are. Don't discount yourself. Ah, yes, the swimming club. The Thor's ultimate and unlucky student, eh? Stepped in a snake, got chased by bees, stared on a wild boar. Yeah, when you do have bad luck, it seems. What, Prince Oliver, when he was visiting Liberal, what was that like? He was in jail. Ah. No, well, that was first time we read him. Very talented with a normal gun. Good with the magic. Yep, there we go. Expensive wine without paying or to get thrown in jail. The debaucherous prince, but he's more like the awesome prince. Yes, you should respect him even more. All the respect. Do you talk to across? We can see your eyes sparkling. How was your talk with Governor General Rufus? It was interesting, you know. It was not productive. It was informative. Me and my friend's brother, but things are never easy with him. Especially when he reveals that he casually sent men to die in vague political games. As a person, he's just as terrifying. Your wonderful little sister. Need to be pretty grand. It'll need to be pretty grand to discover these guys. I don't know. She has that one guy from High Arms who likes her. Mission with the SSS. The horror coaster, eh? Aww. Alright, I think I've talked to everybody in this room. Yep. Alright, so, with that in mind, we'll head outside. They haven't changed much. So is she becoming more beautiful? I would be very shocked if he hadn't met the entire Imperial family before. Yes. I could have noticed Prince Cedric's change. Yeah, you, Marine, you have even less excuse. Or no excuse. You know, you're gonna have difficulty doing that, Kurt. Not going to the same school. Same with you, Reen. He's not going to try and hook you up. Yeah, thank you, Kurt. I think we're going to take a little break here. We'll finish our revelations, perhaps still to come. The Doom. Now we know that it's on its way, so I'm looking forward to that. I feel like obviously I gave my very initial responses and reactions to the revelations of Rufus. I think it might take a little bit of time for the full depth of these revelations to sink in. But we'll talk about that more, I suppose, going forward. As always, please share your comments down below. I do love reading them. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Hit that bell for notifications. And I'll talk to everyone soon.
Okay.